Okay. So today we will be covering some sort of topic yesterday we missed out, right? You can now second. The first topic that we will be covering, a first bug. This is the P5 vulnerabilities of bug bounty. P5 and P4, right? Big passport reset implementations. Whenever you register yourself for any website, any specific website you are going to register yourself, right? You would need to register with your email, either with your number, right? And you will receive some sort of like a verification email over your Gmail account or over your number, right? So in this bug, which is big registration implementation, right? You can say like a big registration over here we try to see if the bug is available, like if that is available on http or https or not. Let me just show you right away. Create a demo account. Okay, so if you can find it, I just got a verification email, right? A registration. I just registered myself for this website republic.com, right? And I registered myself, and now I got a verification email over my temp email, right? You can use your your email as well, right? So at that time when you got a verification email, you not need to click on that to verify that. What you have to do is to just click right, like if you are using mouse or if you are using like a keypad, you can just go ahead and click on right side of your keypad, right? And you have to copy the link, right? And if you just go ahead and paste it on the other browser, you have to look for if the website URL is HTTP or HTTPS, right? If you find the website is on HTTP, then it is matching the first requirement of bug, right? That means there could be a bug on this website, but it is not sure. You could not report this bug to any company because it could be that they are available on HTTP and HTTPS both, right? So it is satisfying. It is meeting the first requirement of bug, that this website is on HTTP. That like the verification email which you have got is on HTTP, but it is not HTTPS. So it is matching the first requirement. However, if you copy the link and if you are able to log into that account, right? Log into that account, then it will come under P4 vulnerabilities. Now it is email confirmed and I can see I am into my account, right? So the first bug we talk about today is big passport registration or big registration passport, whatever you can say, registration passport, right? This is a very first bug, right? Guys, this is the very first bug. Any question do you have in this bug? Any questions or are we clear over here?
No question, sir.
Okay. Now we have a second bug, that is weak passport reset implementation. Okay, let me just write it and I'll share the notes with you guys as well. Okay, so the second bug is weak password reset implementation.
Hey, Anuj, Anshul has asked to repeat it once.
Okay.
So, Anshul, specific question or something we have not understood here?
Okay, let me tell you again. It won't take much time. This one is FIFA static. No, I mean, when you register yourself, when it is HTTP, right? It is just satisfying like a matching the first requirement of bug, but that is not company will not be like a give you any bounty, or they will not consider as a like critical bug. I told you yesterday severity and critical, right? How like you have to how less severity is the like a vulnerability and how quickly you have to solve it, right? So these are the difference between severity, right? So over here, when it is on HTTP, it is just saying that it could be a bug, but it is not sure that it is a bug until unless it is not letting you into the account. Like if you are able to log into your account, only then it will come under P4 vulnerabilities. If it is not letting you in, or if you are not able to log into your account, it will be a invalid bug. I mean, company will not entertain. It is a bug, but it is negligible if it is not letting you log into your account. Am I clear over here? Answer? Okay. So now we have big password reset implementation. What does that mean? When you are going to log into your account, or if you are using just let me just go ahead and use this account only. I have my profile picture over here, and what I'm gonna do, I am going to log out from this account, right? And I just log and I have to log in again over here. I mean, it is pretty clear with the name itself. It is big password reset implementation. That means we are going to either forget the like forget the password or like that, right? So if I copy the same, this is the account we have created, right? And password I don't remember. I just put ABC, the alphabet, and I logged in. So it is stating that the password is wrong, right? Check your email and password. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same email and click on forget password, right? I have to click again on the same, send the recovery email to my like temp email. I must have got the verification link or like a reset to reset my password over the same email address, right? So I'm going to go ahead and look into my email. It's I must be getting right now. Let me wait. Okay, I will be getting over here. Okay, so I got the reset your passport, right? So over here again, when here I'm going to reset the passport, I not need to reset this passport, right? Again, I'm gonna go ahead, copy the same link, go on net app, go ahead and just go ahead and just search for it. If the website is on HTTP or HTTPS, right? Or you can just Google it. Again, if the reset password which you are getting over the to reset your like a password, if that can you find over here, it is coming at HTTPS, right? Slash republic.com users passport. It is on HTTPS, but when I am going to search the same, it is coming at HTTP, right? So in this bug, peak password reset implementation, there is no need if you are able to log into your account or not. If the password is on HTTP only, not HTTPS, then it is a bug. I mean, you do not need to worry about any other thing. If the reset link is on HTTP only, that is a bug. Am I clear over here? or any question for this mark?
No.
Okay. So now we have the third bug which I'm going to cover over here, right? Lack of security header. Let me just write it for you guys. So the third bug, it is kind of like it can be a P3 as well, right? And sometimes it could be P2 as well, and that can reward you a much more bounty. Lack of security header. What does that mean? I mean, let me just go ahead and tell you about it. Suppose you have a Facebook account, Twitter account, or any account you are using, right? And you go to your profile. When you click on your profile, you got the info. I mean, like your email, Gmail, date of birth, and etc. Whatever info you have put on that website, right? So, if I talk about this bug, so when you like a log out, I mean, you just go ahead on your profile info, I mean, about section, and you logged out from that particular place, right? And once you logged out from there, and if you just like a back end, if you click on back button, and if you're able to, like, if the website is redirecting you to the same page of your profile info, that is a bug, and that will come under P4 bug, right? But if you are able to change any info even after logging out from the account, that will come under P3, and sometimes it can be into P2 as well. Guys, I told you that about big passport registration, right? That I mean that comes under MIM. In CH, you guys must have learned about man in middle attack. So these big passport registration, big passport set implementation, doing MIM, a hacker can take over the system or website. So now let me just go ahead and show you the right that how we can uh, if we can change any info, and even after logging from the website, I'm going to like just a moment. Okay. So let me forget it. Okay. So now we are on the website of Doxo Drive Plus, right? Over here, we can, if I just go ahead and click on my setting info, I am on my personal, I'm on my about section, right? I can see that this is my number, and this is Ohio, and the payment options and all, right? So I can see those details of mine over here, right? So if I am able to, like, I'm just going to log out from over here, right? Let me just log out. I logged out from this website, right? So if I logged out, I must not able to get into that page again, right? That's a simple fundamental that we know about it. I mean, there is a lot actually. The reason behind, if you are able to get back to your account even without entering the valid passport, that means your cookies is there, right? Your cache info is there. and that is a very big like a vulnerability. When I mean, if the website, if the applications, web application you are using, if they are keeping your like all the info, and if you're not able to reset or regenerate it, then that is a very big bug, right? So if I just go ahead and back it, I can see again I'm on the same info. I should not have got this info, right? Now I have got the info. Am I able to change the info? Let me just go ahead and if I click on Nevada, let that I put it like that. It should not be 6, 5 only. Oh yes, you automatically was signed due to inactivity. Okay, that means over here it is 1 second. It is particular that if when you are able to change any info, that will come under P3 vulnerabilities. It could be that this website might have fixed that vulnerabilities, right? But you must have got the concern what I'm trying to tell you. If you logged out, like if I'm going ahead and use the Facebook account, right? I and if I just go ahead and log out from over here, one second, log out. So I just logged out, right? Will I be able to get into the same page? No, I'm not able to get to the same page. Guys, can you see what I was trying to tell you? I am not able to get into the same page, right? But over the website, which I showed you earlier, Doxo, I was able to get into the same page, right? So that comes under lack of security header in proper cache control. That's a bug name. I mean, if you are able to get into the same page, that is a P4 vulnerability, right? But if you are able to change any info, right, of the like a personal profile, that come under P3 vulnerabilities. I mean, am I clear over here? Any questions for this particular, like a particular bug? Anything you'd like to ask about it? Or am I clear? All three bugs? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
No questions, Simon.
Okay. So now, if we talk about, let me just go ahead and show you a website. Okay. Zomato. Hmm. Okay. I am into on my account. Okay, guys, over here you can find there's a website, right? 1 second. Guys, do you have idea about it? What is the difference between static website and dynamic website? A simple like a difference, any difference, if you a basic difference that would be, that should be on point. Like, what is the difference between static and dynamic website? Anyone? No answer. It is like it is, but it is not a relevant answer actually. I mean, what exactly makes a website static and dynamic? If you talk about, let me tell you the basic difference of static website and dynamic, because when we are working on any website, we are mostly working on dynamic, right? Because if you find any bug on static, there is no use of it because company will not entertain at all. Not at all. So you have to find bug on dynamic sites only. Yeah, Ola Kulle, you are pretty right. But again, you exactly, yeah. I mean, you can say in a basic way that it shows exactly they were stored, but there should not be any changes. In a similar way, if you go for dynamic, you can make changes. Like if you have login pages, you have payment, right? You have payment options, you have many options. You can put data on it. But when I talk about static website, you are not going to put any data over that website. So it will in static way, as Ola just text us back, right? That it show as it is. There's no changes you can do. There's no input you can do on static, but in dynamic, you can put info. So they are the very basic on point difference. You need to know about it. Now, there is something called HTTP, the fourth bug. It is not a bug actually. Let me just ignore it. Have you ever heard about it that a single website consist can run on HTTP and HTTPS both? Anyone? Have you like seen any website? Anyone have seen any website that a website has HTTP and HTTPS both? Okay, let me show you. Okay, if you look at this website, right? I mean, this is a P3 vulnerability, guys. You have to remember that one website should not be on both. If I just go ahead and click over here, can you find it is on HTTP? This website is running on HTTPS, right? Then that's a good thing, right? But if I just go ahead and open an incognito mode and if I move that test, this website should not run, right? This should not run. But yeah, I can see that I'm able to get into the website. I'm able to see the info, right? That means it is a bug, right? It's a bug. One website should not run on both HTTP and HTTPS both. And if the website is running on HTTP and HTTPS both, that's a bug, right? That's a bug. Am I clear over here?
Yes.
When I did not get it, what are you trying to say?
Like show the link so that we can see that HTTP or HTTPS.
Okay.
By
Now,
clicking.
okay. This website, which let me just go ahead. Okay. Can you see this website I'm talking about? It is on HTTPS, right? It is running on HTTPS, right?
Yes,
This,
yes.
yeah, this website running on HTTPS, right? So if I just go ahead and open, like go into incognito mode, and I'm trying to run this website on HTTP only, not HTTPS. So it is working as the same as it was running on HTTPS, right? That means in this website, HTTP and HTTPS both is available, both are available, right? And I think the both should not be available. The website should run on HTTPS only. And if the website is running on HTTP and HTTPS both, that means there must be a bug.
So what Anuj is trying to say is that, the developers tried to secure that particular URL, but they had failed to do so. So, a particular URL should not work on HTTP and HTTPS both. And if it is, we already have a domain with HTTPS, then HTTP should be called. That's what my understanding is.
Yes. And I mean, one website I would like to tell you, you might have heard some website running on HTTP only. They are not running on HTTPS. I want to see is it on HTTP or not. I'll come to that one also. Let me just open one website for you. This is the final bug which I would be covering for today, right? Just a moment. Okay. So I was talking about this website, right? One second. If you find this website is running on HTTP only, right? This website is running on HTTP only. But will this website run on HTTPS only? Let me just check it. If I add it over here, HTTPS, right? I'm adding this from our end to see if this website is secure or not, or only it is vulnerable. No, this website is not working. I mean, a website, we know like how dangerous HTTP is, right? And it's totally vulnerable, right? So if I'm trying to see if the website is on HTTPS, no, it is not running, right? It is 100% vulnerable. That means all the data which is there on this website is accessible for everybody out there. Anyone with some sort of hacking knowledge, they can access and they can get all the data from this website. So these are the bugs for today. And Anshul, your concern was for that. Okay, we were talking about this, right? Okay, it is on HTTP. What I was trying to tell you that if the same website is running on HTTP and HTTPS both, that is a bug. If the website is running on HTTP and if it is not running on HTTPS, that is also a bug, right? So these are some basic bugs which we had today, which we can talk about. It all the bugs I talk about today comes under P4 vulnerabilities. Only this lack of security header in proper cache control, where we can change the user info after like the logging out, that comes under P3 vulnerabilities. So I think we are done for today. And if you'd have any questions, you can just ping me in the group and I would be happy to help you, right?
Cool. Thanks, Anusha. Let us meet tomorrow then.
Yeah, tomorrow is every single day we take a 30 minutes of classes where we cover some sort of bug.
Yeah. Maybe next time we can talk more in details for
Tomorrow
each and
I'll be
every
covering in detail about Bob crowd. I mean, not Bob crowd, Bob suit. I like what exactly we are going to use Bob suit, how exactly we will be covering every certain thing. I will cover Bob suit, and later on I will be like showing you how we can intercept the data using Bob suit